What's happening there, boys? Welcome back to Pokemon Pocket. Okay, so we got Fossil deck today. Now, if you did not know, if you have only fossils, you do need a basic Pokemon for a deck to actually start to play the game. Now, what better basic Pokemon than Chatot, okay? Now, you're probably thinking, he's a load of shit, he's got 60 HP, he's a dumbass, look at him flopping around in, looks like a DMT universe there. But it's got the ability or attack Mimic, which is shuffle your hand into your deck and draw a card for each card in your opponent's hand. Now, what that does, say if you've got one card in your hand, that'll just throw that card away and say the opponent has 5, and then you get 5 new cards. So it's like Iono, but better. Obviously, if you have more cards in your hand than your opponent, it's a bit shit. But if you have a bad hand, it can still refresh it, make it a better one. Now, we are just looking for, obviously, the rare candies, the fossils. Now, we've got 2 Skull and 2 Old Amber. That is for the Rampardos and the Aerodactyl. We do hold 2 Dome fossils, which we can use a rare candy to get a Kabutops. As you notice, they've all got either 1 or 2 energy attacks, which makes this pretty quick as well. So if you do get the evolutions early, we can start smashing up straight away. And Aerodactyl, if you get him early, it'll stop the opponent's active Pokemon from evolving, which can catch people in some tricky situations, especially if you're coming up against, say, Charizard or Silvally or anything like that. Crobat. Pardon me. We got the Sabrina and Cyrus and Iono for another shuffle of the cards. So yeah, what could possibly go wrong? Ranked is not available right now, which kind of sucks ass. So we are doing this on the hardest difficulty, which is just not beginner. It's just for people who have a brain. The new decks are out soon. New cards are out soon. The mega ones. So stay tuned for some mega content coming your way. It's going to be awesome. I'm quite excited for it. So yeah. Top straight into this. We're against a great ball player. Hopefully we prevail against this guy. I wonder who we start with. Chatot. Now, we do have Professor Research. So the idea is to dump a load of Dome Fossils onto the bench. We could even discard them if we need to. I'll move me down here. Going against Giratina. Bro's running Giratina in a private match. But yeah, this is just like our practice mode. I don't really care if I win, but I would also like to. Now, we do have a Dome Fossil here. I'm going to Research. We can't even Mimic right now. Do I keep my hand in Iono next turn? I'm going to drop a Skull Fossil. And fuck it, we'll drop a Dome Fossil too. And then we'll end turn. We'll see what he does. He's probably got either got Espeons or Sylveons or both, which is not too fresh. He might just go full Giratina though, which we don't get one-shot by Giratina with a Rampardos. We are actually going to Iono this. We could... No. We're going to Rare Candy. Into the Kabutops. Now, we do have a Cranidos. Obviously, we run 2 stage 2s. So we did run 1 Cranidos, but 2 Rare Candies. So we can possibly have 2 Rampardos, but we can only get 1 Kabutops. Do we then Iono... to get 2 new cards? Yeah, just to get rid of the Iono, I think. And then we can draw 4, because we're going to use Mimic on Chatot. We don't really need to stack the bench up with energy right now. We do get that. We get another Skull Fossil. So just to get less cards in our hand, we're going to do this, and then we're going to Mimic. So we should have 4 cards next. I understand 1 is Professor Research, but 4 is better than 1, right? We're going to have 5 in total when we get the draw from next turn. Hopefully we get a Rampardos. We haven't been the luckiest with draws, to be honest. Like, say, for instance, we don't have our Rampardos. We are going to have to go into our Kabutops next turn, I think. Unless he draws a shit ton, then we're going to Mimic again, but I don't really want him to be able to one-shot Chatot and get that easy point, to be honest, if I can avoid it. He will be able to attack next turn with Giratina. And, right, okay, so we are going to leave Chatot up front in this case. Okay. So we Sabrina to slow him down. And then we might even discard a Skull Fossil, put an Old Amber down. Again, just to thin the hand out. Might as well put that on Kabutops. I know we could get 2 Rampados, but I'd rather have the Aerodactyl EX. And then how many does he have? He has 5, so we'll Mimic again, right? So this is just to get more draws. I want to see how many we've got. I mean, 7, that'll turn into 5, I believe. Okay, so hopefully that research gets us a rare candy and we can go into Rampados next turn. So we can definitely now. So we could Aerodactyl and then hopefully Rampados as well, and we got the full bench stacked up. And Giratina's kind of scary. We do have a Cyrus. This Espeon's going to take us out this turn. Now the Leech Life only does 50 damage, but it does have a 1 retreat cost. So I'm going to see if I can tickle this guy down. He only has a giant cape. It's not or do we Aerodactyl? No, because Aerodactyl's got quite an expensive retreat at 2, and so does Rampados. So we're going to put Kabutops up front. We're also going to put a Dawn Fossil down and just get rid of that, just to get rid of a card. We will Professor Research here. This should be a rare candy, right? We have a very high chance of it being one. Yes, beautiful. So we do get the rare candy here. And now we can Rampados. And we can also Aerodactyl. Okay, now we'll put an energy on Aerodactyl just because he's the most energy hungry. We should probably Old Amber too because we've only got another Professor. Oh no, we've used the research, so we have a chance of drawing Aerodactyl next turn. So we'll do this. If he Sabrinas, we'll go into something else. But this will heal 30. I don't think we'll be able to take it out with Rampados, but I might just keep the Kabutops in front for now. I don't really want to bring the Aerodactyl up unless I need to. Did we get rid of the other Skull Fossil? We did, so we don't have a chance at another Rampados here, unfortunately, because he is dope as a rope. It's going to deal 70, or 80 is that? Yeah, 80. So we're probably going to heal back up with Kabutops and attack again. So Valley EX, he probably has another Eevee, right? If I'm not mistaken. Okay, so we pulled a Cyrus, which is crazy. So our last card's the other Aerodactyl. Now, I do want to be able to retreat with the Aerodactyl, so I'm going to probably... Oh, he does have... Oh, it's a 1 retreat cost. Apologies for that. 1 retreat cost on Aerodactyl, which is pretty good. Meaning that we could potentially put him up front. I just don't want him to get dicked on by the Giratina. Kabutops isn't doing a lot of damage right now, but it is doing a bit of healing to get the sustain there. I'm not sure if he'll retreat into Giratina. I think if he does that, we're kind of fucked, right? Because, I mean, we can do 130 to him with the Rampados, which I will do. He might have healing. Oh, he does have healing with the, shit. Okay, but we do take it out, right? If we take it out, we'll do 50, 60, 70 damage to ourselves. However, if we Cyrus right now and take that out, we'll be on 100 health, and then he kills us, which will win the game. So this obviously does 130. That'll take it out. It'll be on... So 50, 60, 70. It'll be on 80 HP and it's going to die. We found ourselves losing this game. Am I being a dumbass or not? Wait. I mean, I think Cyrus is the best player here, but do we just lose? Because, yeah, it's going to do 50 damage to us, right? Yeah. So we take it out. Unless... It's got 110. Oh, we can't retreat. So we can't go into the Aerodactyl, which would have been preferred, actually, if I thought this through. So we've been buggered. I think we've been diddled. So we take this out, yeah, it's going to do 50. And I will, just for the sake of not watching the rest of this, of just, unless he like plays cards and shit, I don't want to see the rest of this game. I'm finished. We've been cooked. Okay, I get it. He's gonna, yeah, there's no way we win, right? Because he needs 1 point. Okay. You smelly little man. Right, you see how this deck has potential. I promise it has potential. I promise you it's beat Suicune Greninja. In some very shady situations, because it is just random, which is what I like about it. It's got kind of a consistency in it, kind of built in, and it's got quite a lot of consistency with the like redraws and the fossils, because I feel like that's the one thing you're missing from the fossil decks, is one, finding the fossil, right? So you can't draw it from a item or supporter or anything. Hopefully they add that one day, but I don't think they are. I think I took a sneak peek at the cards from the new packs, and there was nothing about fossils. It was all about the new cards and megas. There's one card I'm really interested in. It's an item card, like an elemental switch type of card, so you can play multiple in one turn. And it's for, you can get a fire energy from your discard pile and attach it to a fire Pokemon. Obviously, a lot of fire Pokemons discard their energy, so I'm kind of excited to see what I can cook up with that too. I'm thinking Infernape, because then that's back-to-back damage. You can put a red on there. He does 140 damage for 2 energy, so good attack, discard 2 energy, put 2 energy back on. Well, it only discards 1, really, I guess, because you get 1 from the energy zone, right? So you only need to use 1 energy. Pretty good. We're against Mew Lunala, I assume. Okay, we got a Skull, Cranados, Old Amber. So we'll do this. Get the Old Amber. I don't really want a Sabrina, because this Mew... He might have Budding Executioner, Expeditioner. 3 cards in his hand. Hopefully we can narrow ours down. Do want to Mimic? I mean, I can evolve twice next turn, so I might actually... I will put the energy on the Chatot, because why not? And just end the turn here, which is kind of upsetting we don't get to use Mimic this round, but we will use 2 cards next turn. Maybe even the Sabrina or the Iono. Incoming call. I don't... No, thank you. Okay. We got another Skull Fossil now. If we Cranados, Aerodactyl, potentially... I mean, that Iono could help him out, so I'm going to Sabrina just to get rid of the card from my hand. Although it might come in handy later on, but we'll do this. I'm going to also Skull Fossil, right? I don't know if it was smart to play the Skull Fossil, but it's just to literally get another card out of the hand, thin it out a bit more, shuffle that Iono back, and get 4 new ones. So we do have the Rampados, which is awesome. I'm hoping that he doesn't evolve, or even if he does, he doesn't have enough energy to attack. He may retreat and save the Cosmog, but I am going to hit that shit next turn. He's got another Mew EX. Yeah, so we might put 1 up front. But we are currently one-shotting everything that he has out right now with the Rampados. And we can retreat and attack next turn. Might use Teleport, actually, to conserve the energy, yeah. Okay, so the Sabrina wouldn't have helped us this time, because he has this turn, because he has 2 Mew EX anyway. We do get a Rare Candy as well. Do we use the Rare Candy, or do we just... I mean, why not, right? I think we should, because 2 Rampados is better than the Kabutops, is it called? Use a Rare Candy, get this, and then we're only waiting for 1 Rampados, and Cranados can kind of do a bit of damage on his own with a 50 damage there. We use Professor Research, because why the heckly not? We're not going to Mimic this turn, because we are going to attack and take out that Mew there, and take 1 energy away from his current energy supply. Obviously, put that one up front, because it's got the Poison Barb on it. But we got Rampados up really quick this game. We've also got the Aerodactyl, which will stop the Cosmog from evolving if it's up the front, which I don't think we're going to get that lucky with a Cosmog up front on its own. I think he'd just concede at that point if he was kind of stuck at that. Unless he's got... Yeah, look. He got cooked. Fucking peace out, Donny. So as you can see, pretty quick, pretty spicy. We'll do one more here. What time is it right now? We're 4:20. It's cardio day today at the gym, which I don't normally do, but I've just been away, which is why I haven't seen a video for a few days. I've been away. I was fishing. Fishing for a couple of days on the lake in Scotland. It was awesome. But now we're back playing Pokemon, back in my natural habitat, sat in my car, in a car park, making videos for you. You right there. Smash like. Comment your favourite pizza topping. Mine is like barbecue pepperoni. You know, like barbecue sauce, like pepperoni, like from Domino's or some shit. That banging, bro. Banging. I love meat. I love meat in my mouth. Okay. Who do we start with? Chatot, of course. Best Pokemon in the game. Absolute waffler. Premium waffler. Lily's looking kind of... Right, okay. This is also a really quick deck from the opponent here. And as soon as he's got the Zeraora, does 50 damage. We're actually weak, so we get taken out by one shot from this, What type of animal is that, by the way? The Zeraora? It's like a... Oh no, it's got claws. Maybe a Wolverine. Okay. Silver, it's going to take away my Iono, which is annoying, I guess. I mean, I would have probably used it, to be honest. So fuck you, mate. And we can't even Mimic. Okay. Now, we lose. We lose. There's nothing I can do here. Nothing I can do. Because he will just attack me next turn and I die. So, well, that was fun. Ha 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 ha. Oh, see, I did a third game last video. Went the same. Just diabolical. Diabolical. However, we're going to go for a bonus game because that was the most unluckiest shit matchup and situation I've ever been placed in. Thank you for that bullying of my anus. So, one more, okay? One more. Have to see who called me, call him back, see what's going on. Hey, it's probably police trying to find me, to be honest. Been looking for me lately. Opponent found. Leo Stranda. That better not be his actual name. I'm going to search him on Facebook after this. Tell him that he got fucked by me. Come on, buddy. Hopefully we don't get another electric deck, but I also hope that it's not Suicune. That just makes it painful. And I wonder, like, because you don't actually get anything, there's not like progress in like a private game, right? So why would you go in here and just play up against other opponents with like a really sweaty deck that isn't something that you're cooking up, you know? Like, you're trying something out new, it's off season, so you can kind of play about with the cards that you've never used before. But no, this guy just wants to ruin people's days. Like, nah, fuck you, bro. Fuck you. Okay. My turn. My turn now, buddy. See, what I like about coming up against Suicune, though, is now we don't actually need... We have 2 Dawn Fossils. We don't need 2 Aerodactyls. It'd be nice to get 1 to stop that Froakie from evolving. I'm going to Professor Research. I don't know whether I'll put the Dawn Fossil up front on the bench. We can actually evolve. No, we can't, right? And you're probably thinking, bro, you only need 1 piece. But I don't care that I only need the fossil. We're going to Mimic, just so we get 2 extra cards in our hands, because I think that's just the smartest play here, to be honest. Ding. Iono, which we can use next turn. We get the Skull Fossil. We get another Research, and we get a Rampardo. So that's a win in my books, depending on what happens next. Oh, brilliant. Now, he can't attack, which is nice. Red card. Okay. This isn't fun. What, Shuriken? What's he gonna attack? The old Amber. Now, I've already gotten rid of the other... I'm fumbling, man. The other old Amber. Do I Iono? See if I can get the... See if I can get the Aerodactyl, right? And then if I can't, I'll discard it. And I keep the Skull Fossil in my hand for an extra chance. Still got 11 cards because of that red card. But without the Skull Fossil, I mean, he would just target the Skull Fossil next turn. Iono's only going to give us 2 cards if we don't. We do have a rare candy. Right, okay, I'm going to play the Skull Fossil. I'm going to do the Iono, and then I'm going to Mimic again. He is going to take out my Chatot and probably the old Amber unless we get rid of it next turn. Or this turn even. Okay, so... that old Amber is getting discarded because I don't want to lose the point. Because he's going to take it out, isn't he, regardless? Or do I kind of bait him into doing that? We'll get rid of it. We'll get rid of it. Oh, I should have mimicked. No. Oh, no, fuck! We're out of time. I should have played the Skull Fossil and then mimicked, to be honest. That would have been better. Shoot, my brain was taken away. I'm getting scared, dude. I'm getting scared. I have no mimic opportunities. He's stacking up. Why do I always play the extra games, man? Why have I allowed this to happen to myself? Obviously, he's gonna hit the Skull Fossil, take out the Chatot. If we get a rare candy and a Rampardos next turn, which I don't even think is possible, right? Or even a Cranidos wouldn't save us at this point. We could potentially Sabrina, but he's still gonna hit that Skull Fossil for 20. We get a Kabutops, which is completely useless. You know what? GG's, guys. Thank you for watching. Peace out. Have a great day. I love you.